This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Use the play fake, now to throw. Complete on the shuffle. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the backfield. You know they're going to catch it, and there's so many ways to use them. But exactly, get it to him, let him break tackles, let him make plays. Easy decision.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Works the middle. No chance to run, but they still move it forward.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a 1st down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. He's got it again. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Alabama with a multitude of options on 2nd and short. Caught close to the marker. It's Hale. They knock him down at the 21. It's a pickup of 5 yards on the play and enough for a 1st down. Pass completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. The give out of the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes 2nd down, and this crowd is turning it up a notch. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
And he'll run it into the end. Touch!
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Texas Longhorns offense has its first opportunity of the day. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass in coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
They'll give it to him again. Sweet cut there. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The Longhorns can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the shotgun, the inside give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to run for it. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Makes the catch. It's Wingo. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Longhorns can really attack on this second and short. Power football with the run. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one, was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Fires to the big fella. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Manning. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Gibson.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. He wants to throw it again. Fires to the middle. He can't make the catch. He was open on the crossing route, and instead they're facing a 4th down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. It's good. Easy call for the refs. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
And the defense catches a break on that one. And this guy's not a superstar, but he's pretty dang reliable. And we talked to them about this guy. Like, he's kind of the security blanket for the quarterback. And him to drop that football doesn't happen often. You take those lucky things when you can get them.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
He gets it out to the 28-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And they'll just down it right there.
That's a great job downing the football, setting your defense up, great field position. A lot of times you let that thing bounce one too many times and it climbs in the end zone, but that was a good job of making sure you downed it and set your D up.
They'll run the RPO and throw it right.
I love early in the game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
Got it behind the line. It's Lockett. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Manning. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Fires on the move. A strike downfield. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. And the Longhorns are on the move. On the run, it's Alexander. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. They'll try the run. Powers through the defender. The Longhorns get the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Pressure coming. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. One of the mantras of the Crimson Tide is they want to make your rear end quit. And that defensive line can certainly do that.
Yeah, big, physical. You've seen all these guys up front. They're strong at the point of attack, and they make you earn everything you get. And the athleticism when they get you in passing situations, and they know you're going to pass, they're going to come after your quarterback.
We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Back to pass, it's Manning. Finds his man, it's Wingo. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. The Longhorns will try to punch it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've moved it inside the 10. Now second and goal from the 9. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass on second down. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown Longhorns! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, when you call the wheel route, you need to have the right matchup, and that time they did. It was the linebacker on the running back, one-on-one. He uses his speed, beat him to the outside. That's about as easy as it can get.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Williams. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Crimson Tide could get very aggressive here on second and inches. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that play.
Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Finds his tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find your rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
Looks like Alabama will pick up the first down. You can go way back in the history books to the wishbone attack, all the way back to the first Rose Bowl team. Alabama builds its identity on a strong running game.
Builds it on dudes that tote the rock and do it with nastiness, with some physicality. Not one guy's going to bring them down, and you see it year after year with these guys, and there's always somebody that's going to be a physical challenge to try to get on the ground.
Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking for a man. It's Russell. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it on. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Trying to keep this drive alive. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down?
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on fourth and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that fourth down play.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking for space. It's Gibson. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. Now facing third and short from their own 17. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Lockett. There he goes. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. And the Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Quickly out to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
The Longhorns with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. A shot toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Got it set up on the outside. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And the Longhorns trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Next, going for the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Texas!
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. To the air, it's Russell. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. To the air on 1st down. That's caught. It's Horton. On the move at the 30. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Edwards. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll run play action. He'll try to do it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. They'll try to get the first through the air. Intercepted deep in his own end. Powers through. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half, we'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. From the gun, give on the inside. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a superb matchup in Austin.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved when I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Yeah, and I think those quarterback sneaks used to be for the big, strapping quarterbacks. But, man, nowadays, dude, all you got to do is fall forward, and it's such a hard play to stop. So you see this all across all levels of football, and it's just a difficult play to stop.
Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. To the air, it's Russell. Got a man, it's Williams.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide, he sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass, he'll take that completion.
Good timing on the quick out. Couldn't quite get the huge play on that one, but he goes out of bounds at the 37. The Tide with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. With the catch, it's Young. He'll step out of bounds, he's at the 33-yard line. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking for a crease, it's Young. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Edwards. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down, they'll spot it at the 22. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. He might want another play. Now the play fake. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. You know why he's piling up all these yards, David? Because the receivers won't let the ball hit the ground.
You remember that Jameis Winston game we called on a Thursday night? The ball didn't even hit the ground, did it?
It did not. 2 incomplete passes caught out of bounds.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the 2nd half.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Looking downfield, it's Russell. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea. This should be the last play of the quarter. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Right on the money. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Back to pass. Going for 6. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. Ripping through the defense. Brought down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quarterback now breaking the field. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. He'll take another shot here. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down miss. Turning it on. Inside the touchdown, Crimson Tide. Once he got a step, it was all. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they